episode of Welcome to Texas podcast. Thank you for all the day ones, all the new subscribers, all the likes, comments, feedback, and thank you so much. It's greatly, genuinely appreciated. How's everybody out there doing this Sunday morning, man? I know people are getting ready to go to mass, church, some kind of service. Woke up this morning, had a epiphany. The search engine optimism, right? I have to start titling my videos Lamark Moore, right? Not Mark Moore, Lamark. That way the search can be found, right? Lamark Moore, right? The Alabama rapist, sodomist, groomist. Lover of defecation, lover of the feces. I think he wears a shit bowl cleaner around his neck, like the pine saw. He likes that. He likes the smell of feces, like a bar room restrooms. You ever gone to them bars and that fucking stench? As soon as you walk into that restroom, well, that's aroma from Mark Moore, man. That's gets him salivating, gets him like a wild hyena, foaming from the mouth. Them smells get him going. All right, I just been titling my videos wrong, man, so I have to title them Lamark Terrel Moore from Opelika, Alabama. The sodomist, the rapist. And anybody, I don't understand how these fuckers be on videos with this dude, man. Right? Birds of a feather flock together. Right? So anybody that's on the fucking panels or doing videos with that dude, Lamark Terrell Moore, you are a sick fuck too, man. You probably got some sexual deviancy background too, fucking them boys. Right? But I guess it's a culture thing, right? Everybody backs up their play. It's my brother. He's my brother. Right. I'll back up his play. Fuck, I was in there busting them white boys' cheeks left and right as well. Right. Sick fucks. For y'all, I'm still suing that piece of shit, right? But I'm going a different way right now, right? I'm gonna file my case and go incognito with that piece of shit dude, right? I'm not even going to mention him until the court's over with, right? But I will be mentioning Mr. Lamark Terrell Moore, right? I fucked up the first time, right? Talking out my ass too much. This time come around, I'm going to be quiet, but I will be talking about Lamark Terrell Moore, right? I will be doing my videos about Lamark Terrell Moore, right? And I will be filing, right? I sent you a letter of demand, right? You need a reply to that in 10 days, buddy, old pal, right? You will be getting it tomorrow. I will be sending you a certified mail, okay? So we're gonna go off of that, right? And I'm gonna continue talking about one predator, apex predator named Lamark Terrell Moore, right? A known sexual deviant that was in the turned out documentary, man. Raping guys like Thomas Harris, Brad Lucas, Charles Allen Hipps. These are real victims, man. These are real people, real names, real victims. All right. So if you associate yourself with Mark, man, you're part of the problem, man. You're part of the problem. You're profiting off the victims. Right? As you can see, man, I'm not even monetizing these videos no more. I'm not monetizing them, man. Right? Because this is a hobby for me now, man. Right? It's a hobby now. Right? So no, that's fine, man. Right? That's fine. I'm just gonna be the one just out here, just the same thing, man. Regurgitating the same shit, broken record, right? You don't have to watch, man. Right? I'm gonna be a repetitive about Mr. Lamark Terrell Moore, and just leave Hey, I'm just the messenger, man. Right? I just have to put it out there. Let the people decide on what they want to believe it or not. That's it, right? I'm not a cult follower. Right? I'm not a cult follower. Right? It's to expose for what he is, right? A sexual deviant, right? And I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop, right? The only way I'm gonna stop if the old little good Lord comes and takes me and meet me to the upper room, right? When he takes me to the upper room, maybe then I'll stop talking about Mr. Lamarck Terrell Moore. But until then, that's my point, right? That I'm not gonna stop, right? That I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop uploading my videos, my reaction videos. The other one is gonna be silent behind the scenes, right? The only ones that are gonna know what's going on between the case is me and him, right? That's it. I'm doing my due diligence. I'm doing my hardest, man. Right. At the same time, this is a journey that it's gonna have ups and downs, man. You know, I'm not an attorney, but I will get it. I will get it. Right. I will get it. I'm not a quitter. That's one thing. You can call me everything else, but you can't call me a quitter. I'm not a quitter. Right. As you can see, I'm going to continue ramping up my Lamarck Terrell Moore. I don't care if you care. I don't care if it's pointless, right? I don't care if I'm beating a dead dog, man. No, man. I didn't suffer from mental health until I met Dante Lamar Bell. Right? Dante Lamar Bell, I didn't have mental health, man. Right? Until I met Dante Lamar Bell. Right? So Dante Lamar Bell is the reason for all my mental health that I've been how can I say, not a flare up, but episodes. But I don't want to talk about that, man. I want to talk about Lamarck Terrell Moore, man. I want to talk about Lamarck Terrell Moore, the Alabama rapist, sodomist, groomist. Right? We want to talk about him. All right. We want to talk about what makes him tick. All right. What makes him tick? Does the aroma of defecation still get him going? The smell of feces and urination? Does that still get him going? The animal that he is? Because no human gets turned on by that other than a fucking animal. All right. You only see animals licking other animals' rectums. Right? You only see animals sniffing rectums. But shit, Lamarck Terrell Moore, that's cologne, that's perfume. That's essence of aroma. Right? That's that musk he loves to rub himself all over on. Right? You know how them animals rub their musk out there on the trees, on the ground? Right. Don't worry about it, man. I'm not going to hurt Mark Moore like he hurt them Brad. I'm not going to hurt him. I'm not going to hurt him, right? I'm not going to physically hurt him like how Lamarck Terrell Moore hurt them white boys, man. Right? Who cares what the black man did to the white man in prison? Well, shit, apparently I do, right? I do, man. I care about, right? And one person means a lot, man. Right? One person can spread the message. And that's what I'm going to do, man. I'm going to continue spreading the gospel of Lamarck Terrell Moore. Y'all think that I was just going to... No, man. We're going to continue spreading the gospel of this fucking rapist, sodomist, groomer. One, Lamarck Terrell Moore from Opelika, Alabama. Right? He works at various gas stations. And so y'all be on the lookout for that guy. He works at various locations, right? In Opelika. Right? Opelika, Alabama. Right? Once I get the gas stations, y'all want to pay a visit? To all these people, man, that say, who cares what the black man did, what the white man did? Y'all are playing with fire. Y'all are playing with fire, man. You are playing with fire. Well, I guess you can call me the weirdest person because all I'm doing is speaking the truth about the rapist and the sodomist, right? So if you can't handle the truth, then my channel's not for you, man. Right? We're gonna bump heads, right? You want to defend a rapist and a sodomist, and I'm trying to expose them, right? So we're not gonna mix, right? We're gonna be like water and tea, water and oil, right? We're not gonna mix, man. So you can call me the weirdest person. It doesn't bother me, man. Right? What bothers me is what Lamark did. Right? That's what bothers me. The doxing, the cyberbullying, the emotional distress that I've gone through at the hands of him. I was fine, man. I didn't suffer from mental health, man. Not that I knew of. Not until I went to go get evaluated because of all this emotional distress that I had. Based off cyberbullying, defamation of my character. But that's another hand I have, man. You know, I'm working on that behind the scenes, and I don't want to disclose too much about that to only the people that really need to know about that, right? So from now on, I'm just going to be talking about Lamark Terrel more. The other one's going to be behind the scenes, and that's not privilege for everybody, right? That's legal. I made the mistake the first time. This time around, I'm going to keep quiet about it. Hips done said everything he had to say, man. All right. Hips done said everything he had to say. All right. Right now, Hips could probably be compromised. Hips could be paid to tell any kind of different story. Hips done told his story, man. All right. There's no point of bringing back Hips. It'll point. It wouldn't prove anything more than what Hips already proved. All right. Hips done said the story. There's no more point, man. So if you need to go get Hips to come tell lies, well, then that's you, man. You do it on your platform, right? You go get Hips, you pay him, you tell him what you want him to say, and you go based off of that, right? I'm not going to do your work for you, man, right? Hips already served this purpose for me, right? Now I care about everybody, man. I care about every vulnerable, weak person, it being a female, a male, a kid. Just because he's a man and the man is supposed to be held to a higher standard of being a protector and a provider, and a man's a man. But you know, not every man's made the same, man. Look at Mark Moore. Look at Mark Moore. He ain't a man, he's a fucking animal. Right? So if you're going to say Brad Lucas should have been more of a man, well, then Mark should have been more of a man instead of being an animal, right? If you're going to point the finger. All right. David Mendenhall was dealt. No, man. Hips told the truth, man. Right? That Mark Moore raped him. Mark Moore raped Mendenhall. Mark Moore raped Gary Sanders. Mark Moore raped Brad Lucas. Mark Moore raped many of other white inmates, right? I'm not worried. We're not talking about Hips, right? I'm not worried. I'm worried about Brad Lucas, right? Let's find Brad Lucas, right? Let's bring Brad Lucas out, right? Let's not worry about Hips. Hips done said what he had to say. All right. Hips done said all that, man. All right. I have all the videos. I have all the text messages. What else do I need? I don't need your approval to believe that Mark's a fucking sodomist and a rapist. That's you. If you want to believe Mark's a saint, that's your believing. Right? My job is to continue exposing them. All right. That's my responsibility, man. as the gatekeeper for what a lot of people don't want to gatekeep. I'll take on the responsibilities of being the gatekeeper of a fucking sexual predator online. I'll be the gatekeeper, right? Nobody else wants to take the initiative. I'll take the initiative, right? I've already started it, and there's no right for me to finish it, right? So that's the game plan, y'all. That's the game plan, y'all. And as y'all can see, as soon as I hit the money bag, everybody comes out and starts getting mad, right? So you gotta follow the money. You gotta hit him where it hurts, right? And Lamark Moore is the money, right? So after, I'm gonna continue going after the bag. I gotta go after y'all going after the bag. I gotta chase the bag too. I'm chasing the bag, right? Right? I gotta chase the bag. So wherever the bag is going, that's where I gotta go. Even though I'm not monetizing my videos no more, right? I'm not monetizing them no more, man. Right? I don't want to be part of the problem like y'all, man, that are trying to profit off the victims. Nah, man, fuck that. The victims done went through enough already, man. Fuck that. Nah, man, I'm a booty bag. I speak up against the wickedness of evil, right? And when I see people like Fleece making their rounds, man, I gotta stop one Lamark Terrel Moore from even giving those rounds like that, man, right? As long as you put it out there that Mark Moore is a rapist, a sodomist, man, that's up to you if you want to support and rock with them. Right, that's you. I'm not here to persuade you to think differently, man. You think the way you want to think, right? I'm just putting it out there, right? That's up to you. Once again, Alfredo, you have no convictions, pal, Alfie. Right, Alfie? I have no convictions, man. Right? But we're gonna go and see through the motions, right? Let him continue doing his video. See, I can call Mark Moore a rapist and a sodomist and leave my videos up. That's the difference, right? That I can call Lamark Moore, Terrel Moore, a rapist and a sodomist and a groomer and leave my videos up, right? So I can leave my videos up, right? You can go over there and call me whatever you want. But you have to manipulate the documents, right? I done told you the truth, man, but the truth doesn't fit your narrative, right? So I don't have nothing to be ashamed of, man, right? I've explained everything to you. Now, if you choose not to accept it, that's your choice, man, right? I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing. Dante Lamar Bell is being sued, right, in the right proper court this time, right? That's my mistake, right? If you take that as loss, so be it. I lost, right? But I learned from my mistakes, right? I sent them the demand letter, right? I sent them the demand letter, right? Which I previously didn't do, right? I just sent them a cease and desist, right? So there was things that I was leaving behind, not doing the proper steps. So now that I'm doing the proper steps, man, I don't want to talk too much about that, right? Because I don't want to fuck up this case. So that the state dropped an aggravated. You sound fucking stupid, bro. How the fuck are you gonna get a misdemeanor? How the fuck are you gonna get a misdemeanor to a fucking felony? How is you're stupid, bro, right? How is an aggravated charge going to go down to a misdemeanor, right? Do you know the difference between a misdemeanor and a felony, right? Harboring a runaway is a misdemeanor, bro, right? And I explained it to you what that was, right? If you don't want to believe me, read the police reports, man. That's all you have to do, right? But you can't read, you can read the police reports and it'll tell you everything you have to say, man, right? That's all you have to do. I took a lesser plea charge. Man, well, show me where I went to court and I took a lesser charge for that charge, right? Because those are two different charges. Those are two different incidents. If that's what you're trying to say, it's not the same incident, right? It's two different incidents, right? Two different incidents, right? But you're trying to portray them as one incident. I get that, man. You have to try to clean up and try to make Lamark more sociable, man. I get that. So you're gonna try to manipulate and misinterpret legal documents. I get that, man. Right? That's why I'm suing Dante Lamar Bell. So if he can please reply back with the demand letter, so I can move forward, right? I paid $500 for the paint. You're stupid, man. $500 to pay for the damages of the door of the property. So you're saying people are, for $500 they're gonna, you're like, you're real stupid, bro. What kind of parent would do that over $500? Like, come on. you make no sense, man, right? The $500 was paid for damages of the property, man, right? And everything is documented. That's what you don't understand, right? That everything is documented, man. It's documented. Everything is documented, right? Everything. Not like Lamarck. See, I'm gonna start pulling Lamarck Moore's disciplinary reports, right? The Freedom Act. Right? I'm gonna pull out Mark Moore's disciplinary reports with the Freedom Act. Right? You Dr. Lamar Bell, it's just gonna be me and you dealing behind the scenes, right? It's me and you are not gonna be going back and forth no more further on YouTube. Right? I'm not gonna go and disclose anything of what me and you got going on YouTube moving forward. Right? Moving forward, I will not be disclosing anything between me and you got going on. All right. I'm just gonna be making my videos about Lamark Terrel Moore. That's it. All right. That's what I'm gonna be doing. All right. Videos about Lamark Terrel Moore. That's it. Me and you, we're gonna handle our business off camera. All right, off camera. Not on camera, man. It's not meant for everybody. All right. The results will be for everybody. The results. The battle should be just between me and you, which I made the mistake, right? Now moving forward on this round 2, everything that proceeds to me and you moving forward will just be offline, right? Moving forward, I'm just gonna go back to my old content of Lamark Terrel Moore, exposing this sexual deviant. And if y'all feel that I'm a deviant, well, expose me, man, right? Go leave y'all's videos up, right? Leave the videos up. If you want to call me a pedophile or a rapist, a sodomist, or whatever you feel, leave the videos up, right? Just like I leave my videos up when I call Lamark Terrel Moore a sodomist, a rapist, a groomer, a pimp, an extorter, right? A sexual deviant, a person that gave his victims lifetime health care, right? If you can do that and leave the videos up, well, then I'll applaud you, bro. Right? Right? I don't have bad charges, right? I explained to you, right? The harboring a runaway, right? It's a 2 years difference, right? The other one, I already explained it to you off camera, right? It's not for everybody to know, right? It's, you know, I'm pretty sure you told everybody. I already done explained it to you. Right? If you don't believe it, that's your prerogative, right? But I don't have any convictions, right? I don't have any documentary saying I like little kids, right? I don't go on camera or on video saying I'm a rapist or a sodomist, right? Now, if you had that kind of stuff, well, then I wouldn't be on YouTube, right? But all you have is your opinion, and your opinion don't mean shit, right? Your opinion don't mean shit, right? That's why I'm suing a piece of shit. But the piece of shit, will in time, we'll get that covered, right? In time, the results will be disclosed, right? But for the time being, we're going to be talking about, on social media, we're going to be talking about Lamark Terrel more. Off camera, just please reply to my email. Reply to all the documents. This time, I am starting the process right, so please reply accordingly with the proper time, man. As soon as you receive the certified mail, right? I'm not going to go based off your emails, right? Because I sent you 3. I told you to ignore the first 2. The one that I sent you to certified mail, that's the one that I need you to go by, right? So that's it for the case, and let's get back to the Dante Lamar more, right? Well, if he feels like I'm harassing him, he needs to go file a police report, man. Right? That's it. He needs to take the initiative and go file a police report. If it's called harassing, he needs to go file a police report, man. That's the best thing he can do, right? All right. All he needs to do, Alfredo, you's a bitch, bro. You's a cocksucker. Whoever the fuck you are, you's a bitch, bro. Right? You over here on another man's nuts. You know, if you want nuts, I'll give you a pair of nuts. Come suck on this, boy. All right? Because you's a fucking dick sucker. Whoever you are, Alfredo, you's a dick sucker, bro. You's a bitch. All right? You's a closeted fag because you don't show your face, bro. You pop up with different accounts, so you's a bitch. You's a coward. All right? You's a coward. When you show up with your real face and the real name, I give you respect, bro. But as who you are, you's a bitch and a coward to me, right? You a nobody, right? Because I don't know who you are. So I'm going to treat you as a fucking punk and a nobody, right? Go sit your bitch ass in the motherfucking corner, fucking punk. You would have been one of them fucking dudes that would have sit by the fucking pisser, right? Fuck you, Alfredo. You ain't never fucking rock with me, punk bitch. He's a punk, bro. You's a fucking bitch that tries to come over here with positive and negative reinforcement. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking punk bitch. Alfredo. You ain't even probably fucking Mexican, you cocksucker. Piece of shit. Parasitic motherfucker. That's what you are. A parasitic motherfucker. Mark, you probably came out of Mark's cock when he was fucking them dudes raw, right? Fucking parasite worm coming out of Mark's cock. Piece of shit. You must have come out of him. You're his fucking kid. Parasite, right? That came out of all that fucking them people while them people were defecating, right? Fucking parasite. No wonder you over here defending your fucking host, right? Defending the host, a fucking sexual deviant, rapist, sodomist, a fucking person that gave a lifetime health care, man. Lifetime health care. So every time he touched somebody, lifetime health care, right? And to think that I rock with you, bitch, I don't need no motherfucker. You sound like a hoe. Oh, I used to think I used to hang out with you. Bitch, you sound like a bitch. Get off my nuts, hoe. Little bitch. And to think that I used to rock with you, Noel. Bitch, I never asked for you to rock with me, hoe. Get the fucking bitch. I had to slap you for that fucking remark. You sound like a bitch. Right? Sound like a bitch. And to think that I used to rock with you, Noel, it's so disgusting. Aren't you a man? You sound like a pure bitch right there with those fucking comments, man. What do you want me to say? Oh, man, sorry, Alfie. Sorry. I'll fuck you. I'll let you suck my dick, you little punk bitch. That's you. That's what you want me to... Is that how you want me to talk to you, like a hoe, man? You like that, right? You like that, don't you? You a submissive little boy, huh? Are you a little bottom submissive? Huh? You like to be submissive? No, man, like I said, man, I didn't suffer mental health until I met Dante Lamar Bell. All right. I didn't suffer, man, until I met Dante Lamar Bell. Why I claim white? You gotta ask the system that, man. Don't you know that they gotta fucking do the system here? When I get booked in, they consider me as white, right? But I'm fucking, look at my last name, Martinez. How am I white? Right? How am I white, man? Right? Don't you know they have this thing called, I don't know what it's called, man. It's called, they gotta count the numbers in, man, right? And apparently, there's not that many white folks going to jail compared to Mexicans and blacks, right? So to even up the numbers, if you look white, hey, throw them in there as white, right? It's just the numbers game for the fucking statistics, man. That's all that is, right? I can't claim white when I'm Mexican. How the fuck can I claim white? Oh, that's like the fucking idiot said, he hates me because I'm a Democrat, he's a Republican. When did I ever say I was a fucking Republican? Right? When have you ever heard me claim Republican? When? Right? But to each their own, man. Right? Right? I'm proud to be Mexican American, man. The white man sees me as a beaner, immigrant. No different, man, right? I know my place in this country. I know I'm Mexican American. I'm not white, right? I know my place. I know the white man don't see me as a white man or as an American. The white man don't see me. You think Trump sees me as a fucking American? No, man. Trump sees me as a fucking immigrant, right? So why would I think of myself as white or as a Caucasian? Why this fucking country does not see me that way, right? That'd be delusional, right? That'd be delusional, right? For me to think of being something that the country blatantly and clearly tells me I'm not. That's delusion. That's the definition of delusional, if you want to know, right? Right? So, as you can see, you got to hit them where it hurts, man. And where it hurts is Lamark, Terrel, because they come out. The freaks come out night. Tap, tap, tap. The freaks come out night. All the freaks come out right now, right? As soon as I start talking about Lamark, Terrel, man, all them fucking bottom feeders start coming out, right? Man, they come out. Y'all motherfuckers start coming out the woodworks. Hey, who's talking about Mark? Who's talking about Lamark? That's my boy. Right? Who's talking about Mark? Who's talking about Mark Ward? That's my boy, man. Shit, I used to hold lookout for him while he was fucking clamping them white boys' cheeks, and we would take a roundhouse, right? How can people associate themselves with the motherfucking rapist, sodomist, right? Self-proclaimed sodomist and rapist, right? Self-proclaimed. Let's get everything this understood, right? Lamark Terrel Moore gave himself this identity of being a rapist, a groomer, and a sodomist. In his own actions, in his own words. They can do what they want, man. I'm gonna fight it, right? And believe me, Mark, I'm the last one you want to go to court with, man. I'm the last one, right? Because I will subpoena Frank Lucas, Brad Lucas. I'm the last one, bro. I'm the last one you want to take to court with, right? Because I have all the missing pieces, all right? So don't threaten me with the fucking copper strike. I will counter, right? I'm not going to do it like the first time and just ignore it. I will counter it. You have 10 days to take legal actions. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to take me to fucking court. I want you to take me to court. So we can fucking be in court, right? Right? Do it for me, right? You see, I'm having a difficult time getting your bitch asses in court, right? I'm having a difficult time. So if you can do it for me, fucking do it for me, right? Stop being a fucking hypocrite. If you can take me to court, Mark Moore, let's fucking take it to court, bro. Right? So you can try to strike my channel down. I will counter it and I will sue you. All right? For false copyright strike. Right? So I'm not gonna make the first mistakes that I did the first time coming around. Right? The first time you copyright strike me, I didn't do nothing about it because I didn't know what I could do. Now I know what I can and can do. Right? So I will counter it. You don't want me in the court with me. I'll tell you that much. You don't want to be in court with me, right? Because I have all the missing pieces. I have Frank Lucas that I can subpoena, Brad Lucas. So don't, right? No, you have to, man, right? If I look like a dumb right now, I'll eat that, right? Because like I said, I am not an attorney, right? It's going to be a trial and error, man. And if you're not happy with going on the journey and going down to some couple of pitfalls and picking yourself back up, well, then you're not a man, right? Journeys are not always going to be smooth sailing, right? There's going to be some rough waves, man. Some rough turbulence, right? And it's the way you come back from that, right? And apparently you see I'm coming back from it, right? I'm not going to go nowhere, man. Right? He says, I prefer soap over grease. Marcus, hey, what about the hot tour, man? I thought you were going to say the hot tour. Then you're a rookie. You're a rookie, man. Nasty Nate, you're a rookie, man. It's the hot tour. It's, man, everybody knows the fucking experts. It's the hot tour. It's not soap or grease. It's that old hot tour. Oh, Nasty Nate. You see? What did the white Mark Moore say? Fleece likes that hot tour. That. Isn't that what them sucking noises fleas be making? Them hot tour? And everybody goes crazy when Fleece talks. Yeah! Everybody goes wild when Fleece starts making them fuck. That culture should be ashamed of itself, man. That should be ashamed of yourselves, bro. Anybody that's glorifying that or idolizing that or making money off of it, at the end of the day, man, there was Brad Lucas's, Thomas Harris's. Or you like to play in bubbles. You like to see them bubbles being made, huh? Every time you come in and out of that big old bubble. Right? You like making bubbles, huh? That's why you like that soap, huh? You like that you like for him to be making bubbles every time you come out, huh? Bloop, 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 bloop. Every time you come out, here comes a bubble following you, huh? Hey, you a freaky Nasty Nate, man. I'm freaking. These dudes are freaky, man. Oh, man. And that's why I told you, when Mark didn't let Brad wipe, that's where you got the birth of Alfie. Alfie is the birth. Alfred Sr., which he goes now by a caring name as Alfie. I call him Alfie. Alfie is the birth of that, right? A parasitic. Right? A parasitic. When Brad Lucas didn't wipe himself up and Mark Moore went in there, that's what you got the birth of Alfie Jr., right? A parasite that looks just like Lamark Terrel Moore. It's the plane, boss. It's the plane. All right, that's you right there, Alfie. All right. That's you. You come out of that. That's you're Alfie Jr. is the creation of defecation and one Lamark Terrel Moore. That's the creation. That's what Alfie came of. That's what you are, a parasitic fuck, Alfie. Nah, man, I only sue certain people, man, right? I only sue certain people to prove a lesson, man. And I'm not really going to talk about that till it gets done, man. So, you know, it's just a little minor setback, man, you know? But like I said, man, The first time I didn't send the letter of demand. This time I did. You know, thank you. You know, the courts they say, oh, we're not supposed to give you legal advice. But when they see that the dude's a piece of shit and goes down there and says, oh, he's gonna threaten you, really, I'm defaming. I'm fighting a defamation of case, right? Take, just act like yourself. If you're the judge, right? You're the judge. I'm the plaintiff. I'm filing for defamation of case. This defendant gets on there, blatantly defaming my character. The first few sentences that he says is nothing but false statements, right? Under oath. If that ain't blatantly defaming my character in front of the judge, that's why I'm in here as the plaintiff. And I'm like, you see this shit? After he got off the Zoom call, I'm like, look, I'm suing him for defamation of character. And the first thing he did was defame my character to y'all. I said, that's just blatantly there's no respect for the law. No, I didn't go through. See, this is the thing, man. This is what you don't understand, Alfie. That I decided to dismiss the case without prejudice so I could file in the proper case, right? If I would have filed and gone through the case on the small claims, I wouldn't have got nothing, man, right? They weren't going to be able to listen to the defamation character. So it's pointless to fight my case in that in that courtroom setting. I'd rather dismiss it without prejudice and file in the proper courtroom. That's it. That's all that happened, man. Now, if you can't believe that, then I don't understand you, right? That's all that happened. Nothing major happened. Nobody lost. Nobody won. Nothing, right? Right. The judge said she does not listen to defamation cases, right? That's district court, right? Small claims does not listen to defamation cases. Right, so it's just the wrong venue, right? I have to go to the district courts, file there, whatever. I already know what I have to do, right? She sure was, right? She sure was, man. She sure was, right? She was very helpful towards the end, man. Right, that's how I was able to get to where I'm at now, right? They were able to tell me what I did wrong, but not really. But they give you hints to where you can, you know, figure it out yourself, right? So in a way, she understood that I, as the plaintiff, is filing for defamation, and she clearly see from her experience right then and there the defamation was going on. So it's like this guy thinks he's above and better or beyond the law. But all he's doing is just painting a pure, clear picture, right? That's it. And when it does hit in the right proper courtroom, it's going to be, oh, he was there, man. Right? You got to look good, man. It's first impressions mean a lot, man. You think them females like wearing them high heels? Do you think females like wearing them high heels, man? But no, it makes them look professional, right? It makes them look, first impressions make them look, right? First impressions mean a lot, man. Especially when you're talking about your character, right? You can't go in a fucking courtroom wearing a fucking dingy old shirt, man. Right? A faded blue shirt. Dingy than a motherfucker, right? Seen too many washes, right? Could at least gone to the motherfucking store and got you a fucking nice looking shirt, you know what I mean? Presentable. You know, but instead of going in there with the motherfucking JCPenney, dingy ass fucking sailboat like a fucking 5th grader. I wore that shirt when I was like in 3rd or 4th grade, my boy. Right? I got school pictures of that same shirt, man. Right? Them little sailboats. I got pictures of that shit when I was like in 3rd or 4th grade, man. Right? I got pictures of me wearing them kind of shirts when I was like in 3rd and 4th grade for picture day, man. Them little sailboat shirts with like yachts and shit. I got a picture like in 3rd, 4th grade. That's why I'm like, this dude dressing like a fucking little kid wearing a dingy ass fucking shirt. And he's supposed to be this content creator. Dude look like a fucking straight up bum, bro. Right? Right? That dude look like, that's why I'm pretty sure he didn't show y'all his he just recorded mine, right? He didn't want to show y'all how he looked, right? Right? But thank y'all for showing the video, man, because I got the video, right? Thank you. It just shows the false, lying under oath, making false statements. But hey, right? That's for each its own, right? Right? Perjury, right? Thank you, right? Everything you do, man, is so simple, right? You make false statements under oath. That's considered perjury, right? I wasn't arguing. How was I arguing with the judge? There was no arguing, right? There was no arguing. She made me understand what I needed to do and what I did wrong, and that was it. How was I arguing? Right? She was telling me that she can't hear defamation case. Okay, so now I have to go file at the proper court. That's it. Right? She was being respectful. Right? I wasn't arguing with her. I wasn't, oh, no. Right? It was a simple 10, 15-minute pretrial that it was nothing more than that. Then I filed in the wrong case. Right? Nothing serious happened, man. Right? Right? There's nothing happened. Right? Other than I filed in the wrong courtroom. Right? That's it. I filed in the wrong courtroom. That's it. So I don't want to get too much off that topic, man. You know, we're gonna stick onto Lamark Terrel Moore, man. Right? That legal case is not for everybody's ears, man. Right? It's not for everybody. It's not for social media at the moment. Right? If you want to know about the case, go tell him, ask him. Moving forward today, I'm no longer talking about any kind of legal actions that I'm taking against him. Moving forward, if you want to know anything about the case, everything's public knowledge, or you can ask him. You go based off his fairy tales. Moving forward, I will not be disclosing anything about legal actions being taken about against anybody. All right. Moving forward, I am not going to discuss any legal actions. Right. I will be discussing nothing but Lamark Terrel Moore. Right. When the judgment comes or whatever happens, happens. Right. But I'm gonna keep that separate, not make the same mistakes that I did the first time. Right. See, this first time around, man, maybe I was talking too much. Maybe I was damaging my own case. Right. This first time around. Right. So the second time around, I'm gonna learn from the first time around what I was doing wrong, and the first time I was just opening my mouth too much. Right. So moving forward on this second round, I'm not talking about it, man. Right. It is what it is. I'm not gonna be talking about that for to when it resolves itself, man. Right. I will be jumping back up on here in a little bit. Got the documentary back up. We're gonna rerun it. We're gonna rerun that the unedited version, because you know the unedited version hits different. It hits different, man. The unedited version hits different. All right, we got a little more detail, more insight, more deviancy, right, in the unedited version. So we back. William Burnett got them tan soups. He got them tan soups. He's coming back. The marathon is back. So if y'all been missing y'all's daily dosage of exposing, well, I'm back. Right? I'm back with the vengeance. I'm back with round 2 court. I'm back. But this time I'm being more careful with my, right? I'm just going to talk about Lamark Terrel Moore, right? The sodomist, the rapist. Right? Oh, man. You can't show the whole. You have to do a reactions video, man. For you can go copyright strike my shit. No, man. Right? Peter Riley gave me permission to use the documentary, right? Peter Riley gave me permission to use the documentary, right? And as of now, I have not received any kind of any notice to stop using it, either from him or Jonathan Schwartz, right? Peter Riley, shout out to Peter Riley, right? Peter Riley, shout out to Peter Riley, man. Thank you for doing thank you for being the financier of a great documentary. Thank you so much, man. You did a society a help, right? You did society, man. You did by you being the financier of that documentary, we get to know who the real Lamark Terrel is, right? And not get bamboozled, right? We're gonna know. Thank you, Peter Riley and Jonathan Schwartz. No, Peter Riley gave me verbal permission, man. I've talked to him on the phone. This is not just me talking on my ass. Peter Riley gave me permission to use any kind of content, right? Since then, he hasn't told me, he hasn't emailed me, he hasn't called me, he hasn't did anything, right, to say other. So before he copyright strikes me or anything, Peter Riley has to, he has to inform me. Say, look, Mr. Martinez, I know I let you borrow it before, but moving forward after this day, I don't want you to use it. Well, then I would honestly respect that, right? But until I don't get notified, then I don't know what I'm doing wrong, right? But I was given verbal permission by Peter Riley. That's why I used the documentary, right? He gave me verbal warning, right? And that's why I was able to go tell y'all, go follow Peter Riley, right? I gave y'all Peter Riley's channel. Go follow him. Go subscribe to him, right? Because I had a verbal conversation with him, right? On what I couldn't use. He let me use the documentary, right? And before I purchased the documentary unedited version for $350, I reached out to Jonathan Schwartz and I reached out to Peter Riley. I said, look, if y'all have an unedited version, I'd rather give y'all the money before I pay this other company $300 and something. They're like, no, we don't have, we do have it, but we don't have any to sell right now. So I said, cool. I said, look, they're selling them over there for $350. I said, if y'all don't want those $350, I'll give it to them. It don't bother me, right? But I just said it's fair that it's y'all's documentary, and I'm pretty sure you're not stressing over $350. But man, at the end of the day, $350 is $350, right? Especially for a fucking DVD, right? So even then, man, But see, this documentary comes in clips, man. Right? It comes in clips. So I play the clips as it was meant to be designed, how it was meant to be shown. Right? Right now, man, I'll probably do it later on, man. Right. Let me show you, man. I know y'all probably think, he don't got the DVD player no more, man. Come on. God, I gotta show y'all real quick, man. Let me get the. Oh, shit. So you see I still have the documentary, man. Right? I paid $350 for that fucking DVD. Right? $350, man, just to show the sexual deviancy of one Lamark Terrel. All right. So I have verbal permission from Peter Riley, which in turn, same thing as Jonathan Schwartz. So Marathon's back on. I just have to be careful because there's some there's clippings in there, man, that I need to clip out right before I show the documentary, man. I don't, it has his daughter on there. I don't want to be showing, broadcasting people's family members, so that's why I just don't show the whole clip, man. Right? Yeah, it is. Nah, man. You know what's my most prized possession? All the deleted videos, man. All the spoilage. All that, man. That's my most prized possession because that's what I'm going to be able to win my case with. Right? Fuck the documentary, man. Right? That ain't gonna do me. That ain't gonna do nothing for me. What's gonna do something for me is just deleted the videos. Right? Those are my prized possessions. Oh, Alfie, not the DVD. Right? It's the deleted versions, the deleted videos. Right? The things that I'm gonna use to win my case. Those are my prized possession. Right? You almost had it. You almost had it, but you were a tad off. A tad off, man. You almost hit the mark, but you were off just by a little. All right, just by a little. All right. My most prized possession are the deleted videos. Because that way, I can prove my case, right? I can't prove my case with this fucking DVD, right? They're going to look at me and be like, okay, what about it? Mark Warrior's a fucking animal. What about it? What does it got to do with you? All right. So, no, the DVD is not my prized possession. It's the deleted videos, man, if you want to be specific. Right? It's the deleted videos, Alfie. Alfie, come on, Alfie. Alfie. All right. The deleted ones, man, are my most prized possession. Because that's getting me my play and my momentum. Why wouldn't it be my most prized possessions? Right? Those. And they're so prized possession that I had to do double copies, man. All right. I got 2 external drives. One in case one gets stolen or gets lost, and the other one's just in the safe, secure location. Right? Yeah, they might send Team 6 to come recover the deleted videos and unedited or DVD, right? They might send Team 6. Right? Helicopters might be coming up here to the fucking late at night, and Team 6 might start jumping out the helicopter, landing on the roof, and looking for the tapes, the deleted version. Where that? Where that? So I gotta be proactive and have a backup, right? Have a backup. Just in case. Right? That's my prized possession. And that's how I gotta treat it, man. Right? I gotta treat it like the holy grail, a holy relic. Right? Y'all have a good one, man. I gotta go eat me some breakfast and later on tonight, man, if I feel like how can I say? If I feel like it, man. If I feel like it, we go on a marathon and we discuss some of these defecation, and we might in this documentary you will see the birth of Alfie, right? When Brad Lucas goes to defecation, that's the instance you seen Alfie get born, right? Reincarnated. I think it was a refried bean could have got stuck in Mark's urinary traction, right? A piece of feces And in between that feces and that urinary traction, the birth of Alfie. All right. Nah, man, I don't, man. Look, man. The only way I can tell you, man, that I'm like that motherfucking Joe Pesci old guy, man. Right? You're just gonna have to kill me, bro. It's that if you want me out the way, that's the only way you're gonna have to do it. You're just gonna have to fucking kill me, bro. If you want me to stop, and if you think I'm telling you, the only way I'm stopping is if you kill me, man. Come and take it. It's for you to grab. It's for you to keep. Come and take it. Come snatch it. Come snatch it. All right? Come snatch it. If you want me to stop, you got to come and snatch it. No, I know, man. I got a paralegal, man, right? She's charging me $500, right? She's going to do everything for me. File the motions, file the protective order. She's going to do all that for me, man, right? Which I should have done the first time, man, right? Which, you know, everything comes back full around, man. You know, I should have just let her take care of it. You know, she had already did the motion. She had already did everything, and I just didn't want to pay it, man, you know? So by me not paying those $500, well, actually $550, man. She wanted $560, right? To file the motion, the protective order, all the good stuff that needs to be done in a suitcase, right? Which I should have let her do it, man. You know, which I'm going to do it this time. I'm not going to, like I said, I did it the first time around, man. I fucked it up, right? I fucked it up the first time around. So now, for me, in order for me not to fuck it up, I have to go and pay this person, man. Which $500 is not enough, bro, right? Because all she's going to do is fill out the petition, fill out the protective order, fill out everything to get me in the courtroom, right? Just to get me in the courtroom. All right. So I agree with you, Alfredo. I agree, bro. You know, I agree. You know, there's things that I try to do it myself, and apparently I couldn't do it, right? So there's nothing wrong with me asking help and admitting that, hey, this you can't do it on your own, man. You might be able to, but you're gonna need some kind of guidance to get you. Right. So I do agree with you, man. Right. I do agree 100%, 100%, and that's what I'm doing, bro. Right. That's what I'm doing, man. Because now I don't have that many more lifelines, man. I was blessed to have one more lifeline. Right. So I have to take that lifeline and use it properly, man. Not use it as a fucking, you know, emotional like I did it the first time, right? The first time that I did it, I was too emotional, not knowing. Now, this little, how can I say, fall, made me realize, like, hey, you know, maybe you're going a little bit more out of your level, right? You need guidance, man. You know, and I should have did it the first time, man. When she told me, and it's a black chick, man. She was real cool. She's like, you got a case, you know, based off everything. And that's why, after talking to her, man, she gave me the, like to where I could do it on my own. Right? I'm like, man, fuck, I could probably do this shit on my own. The way she's telling me, woo, 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 woo. But you know, it's easier said than done, man. Right? So let's leave stuff like that to people that are educated, that gone to school, and that's why I made the mistake, man. You know, thinking that I can do it on my own, and in reality, maybe I can, maybe I can't, but I need guidance, right? So this guidance is gonna cost me $550, which I should have fucking paid it, right? The honest truth, man. The honest truth, right? Because she was talking about serving a protective order, doing all this shit that this property needs to be done, man, right? Which I didn't do, right? Because I'm missing a lot of the steps, right? So I might as well just pay this person if I paid fucking $350 for a fucking DVD, man, I should have just paid $550 for a fucking paralegal, right? But sometimes, man, I just I don't know, man. Sometimes I just don't. I guess I don't think right, or I emotionally think wrong, or I don't know, right? But good thing I still have play. With me still having play, you know, I can still come back from it and still seek and still get what I'm asking for, right? So, if anything, Alfie, that was one of the most important things, man, you said to me, Alfie. Thank you, man. Right? Thank you, man. You're right about that, man. Right? And as you can see, I acknowledge that you're right, man. You know, so not a bad guy, man. You know, when you right, you're right, man. But when you're wrong, you're wrong. Right? I'm able to give you your brownie points. Right? I'm able to, you know, comprehend and appreciate sound advice. Thank you. Right? Thank you, man. And I'll pay you back the favor by acknowledging your service and giving you a thank you. How you doing, Sweet Sue? Doing pretty good, Sweet Sue. Just out here letting these characters know, these sympathizers, of what's gonna happen. That Lamark, Terrel is gonna be talked about. You know what this epiphany came to me when I was searching Mark's name. I was typing in Mark Moore, right? And all my videos were popping up. I'm like, man, where the fuck is this guy's channel at? He's hiding under Lamark Moore. All right, he's hiding under Lamark Moore. So now I gotta restart titling my videos Lamark Moore. Lamark Terrel Moore from Opelika, Alabama. Opelika. I finally was able to say it right, man. Opelika. Opelika, Alabama. Nah, man. I'm sorry, man, but applications for friendships are closed, man. The books are closed right now for friends, man. All right, right now, my book of life is closed. Right, it's not looking for any friends or friendships or any kind of relationships, man. Right, good or bad, right? The books are closed, man. As the Gambinos would say, right? The Gottis, the books closed right now, man. You know what? I'm not welcoming nobody into my family right now, man. Right, the books are closed. Right? So that should answer your friend of Nah. See, right now it's just one, man. One is just two apex predators, man. It's just two of them. You get rid of these two, the rest will fall. That's it, man. There's no point of going after so many. Right? There's no point of opening doors, right? Just go after the main two. That's it. Right? The main two. Right? The main two. That's it. There's no points of opening up different battlefront lines left and right. No, man. Right? Just concentrate on the two. That's it. I'll concentrate one on social media, and I'll concentrate on the other one off social media. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. Right? I'm going to concentrate one on social media and one off social media. That's it. So I'm going to give you the 2-for-1 packs. Right? I'm going to keep one on social media, and I'm going to keep one off social media. Right? And the only ones that are going to know about off social media is me and him. Right? That's it. Now, if he decides to go and publish what we're talking about, that's going to be up on him. Right? But I am not going to make that mistake like I did the first time. Right. So, I'm learning from my mistakes, man. I learn. Right. I figure out what I was to do it again. Okay. So a lot of things that I did at the beginning of this first time go around, I'm not going to do it again, man. Right. That's why I decided to separate both of them. Right. Keep one on social media and keep the other one off social media, because the one that I'm going to keep needs to be kept off social media. It's legal, right? It's legal. Maybe if I would have got played in the first time, maybe somehow, whatever, right? But now it's a redo, right? It's a redo. I start fresh with the same evidence that I had, right? Because the statute of limitations doesn't expire. Yes. You raised 6'7". 6'7". Right? I got my little boy. Ever since that shit came out, man, 6'7" this, 6'7" that, 6'7" this, 6'7" that. Right? He even got you want shirts that say 6'7". I don't fucking get it, man. I don't know, right? The brain rot shit, the crocodile bananini, right? Tung tung sahur sahur. Cappuccino asesinos. Cappuccino. It's weird, man, right? So I'm gonna be able to distinguish both of them, man. You know, I'm gonna keep one online, keep one offline. All right. So yeah, I gotta, man. I have a 7-year-old son, man. All right, and he's on his tablet, PlayStation all fucking day. So I hear his interactions with his buddies, right? So it's like I hear this every day, man. So of course I'm going to be in tune to what the fuck they're saying, right? I watch, you know, sometimes I let my son play Call of Duty, right? But sometimes I have to turn it off, man, because, you know, adults be getting into the fucking group and they start, you know, talking out their ass and saying stupid shit. So, you know, he looks at me and I just tell him, get out, man, right? I monitor him, man, right? Because I know there's a lot of fucking sexual deviants like Lamark, Terrel, looking for kids, right? So I do my best to pay attention to what my kid's doing, listening, who's he interacting with. So if I'm in tune to what he's into or he's doing, hey, I'm doing what a father's supposed to, man. All right. All I can do is support him, man. As long as he ain't doing nothing wrong, or, you know, hey, I'm all for it, man. So that's why, as a father, I know all the brain rots, right? Because that's what the little kids are into right now. I mean, he's a kid and his friends are. So as a parent that's in tune with what their sons are doing, I should be well aware of what the fuck they're doing, right? I don't want to make the same mistakes that my parents did without me, right? Letting me be. All right. Yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with that, man. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being in tune and being in knowing what your kids like, right? Because you don't want to be, you don't want to come down the road and have the same mistakes like I did, man. Oh, you don't know me, right? You really don't know me, right? Right? So, and I don't blame him, man, because, you know, I wasn't there for the beginning of the first years. Right? I wasn't there, right? So, since I wasn't there for the first, my first kids to see, you know, and watch them grow up and interact with what they like, I felt like it was my responsibility to be able to do it with this one, right? Even through, it annoys me sometimes, man, like just him hollering and shit. I let him be, right? I let it be, man, right? Let it be, right? Because it's like, it's him, that's his thing. He likes having fun, so I just have to go along with it, man, right? And then encourage him and be there and just be there for him, man, right? That's it. So that's the game plan, y'all, man. You know, I gotta clear. I'm not gonna stop, man, right? The defamation of my character is you know, I gotta clear it up as best as I can, man. Even through you know, I don't have nothing to be ashamed of, right? But I still have to get a verdict, man, right? I still have to get a winning verdict off of the defamation, right? And that's what I'm going to concentrate on doing off the scenes, man. right? I'm not gonna come on here and be telling y'all what I'm doing. I'm just gonna come on here and stick to my Lamark Terrel Moore story, man, right? And have that behind the scenes, going along with what I'm doing back behind the scenes, right? And the only ones that are gonna know what's going on is just me and him. Right now, if he decides to publish it or whatnot, that's gonna be on him, right? Just like how he published being in perjury, right? He's not the brightest person, right? He's not the brightest person, but you can. Yeah, it's cold. It's right now. It was about 50 this morning, but the sun's coming up now. Probably like in the 60s right now. Feels good. It feels good right now. So later on, man. So this is two things, right? This is what I want y'all to take from this, man. One, the legal case is still going on, right? But I'm not gonna be able to talk about it no more for whatever reason, right? I'm not gonna talk about it. Moving forward, everything that pertains to that case or legal actions is gonna be held. It's gonna be off camera. Two, I'm back with nothing but Lamark Terrel Moore content, right? Nothing but Lamark Terrel Moore content. That's all I'm gonna do, man. To the New Year's comes, and hopefully I'll see where my legal case is at then, and we'll go based off of that, right? Y'all have a good one. Y'all have a good Sunday. Spend it with your family and kids. Don't spend it with characters on YouTube don't spend your time with characters like Terrel Lamark Moore, man. Spend your time wisely, man. Don't give characters that time of day, man. They're not worth your view. They're not worth your time. They're not providing anything to society, man, of substance, right? Nothing, right? Nothing, right? They don't even want to tell the truth. They don't want to tell the truth, man, right? So what are you contributing to society other than lies and demise? Because like I said, Mark Moore could be a fucking real advocate, man. Right? I guarantee you, if Mark Moore would be a fucking real truth advocate, he'd probably blow up a lot more than Fleece, man. Because Fleece ain't going nowhere. Just because Fleece goes to these little platforms and gets paid $200, $300, $400, he ain't getting paid no thousands, right? He's not getting paid thousands of dollars, man. These dudes get paid $200, $300 for an hour interview, right? So when you see Fleece on these platforms, they're not getting paid thousands of dollars, man, right? They're probably making a contract agreement. Be like, look, you come and do on this video, depending on how much money the video makes, that's what we give you. We'll give you 50% of the monetary video, right? That's how a lot of these fucking content creators work, man. That's how that dude fucking 607 Unc works, right? 607 Unc works. He don't pay you right then and there. He pays you to when the next month comes in, right? He's not gonna, 607 Unc is not gonna pay you right then and there for the interview. He done told you how he works. He'll pay you at the end, at the back end. Now that's gonna be up to you if you want to do the videos or not, right? Because 607 Unc does not pay you right then and there. He pays you at the back end when the YouTube check gets there, right? So somehow they come to an agreement and say, hey, look, whatever we make off this video, you get 30, I get 70, just off this video, right? But you're not gonna get paid till the end of the month, right? None of these fuckers are getting paid right then and there unless it's like Say Cheese or one of these bigger platforms, right? That got the money. A lot of these platforms are paying these guys pennies on the dollar, right? When you got characters like Rainwater charging $400 or $500 an hour interview, right? These are social media personalities that people know, right? People know, a lot more people know who the fuck Rainwater is instead of who Lamark Terrel Moore is, right? So if somebody that's a social figure like Rainwater is charging $500, I think OG Percy charges $150 or $200 an hour. right? These are social media figures, right? So if you want to do content with them, you reach out to them and be like, hey, how much you charge for an hour, man? Well, I'll do it for $1.50. Come on. Yeah, a lot of them just do it for the views, right? They do it for the views. They think that, oh man, we're gonna get 100 clicks, 100,000 views, and they go based off of that, right? That's how a lot of these content creators work, right? They work. A lot of them don't get paid right then and there. A lot of them get paid. I think Hips was the only one that actually got paid right then and there, right? Everybody else had to wait till the YouTube check gets here, right? Hey, when the YouTube gets here, right? And if I'm lying, I'm dying, right? Because that's why so many times that 607 Unc has had problems with all the people he brings on, right? It's the money issue, right? Because a lot of them want to get paid right then and there, right? But a lot of people don't understand how it works until they explain it to you. Man, we don't get the YouTube check once a month. So if you want to be over here, you're going to get paid once a month, right? Just like if you work for the Dante Show Network, right? The fallout between June 5th and Mark was because they got a payout of $300, and I think Mark got 75 and June got 125, or I don't know how the monetary got split, but there were fallout, right? Because like, shit, you're my manager. I thought managers were supposed to get this, and start getting me interviews and start getting me woo, and right? For that fallout check, they fell out over $75, right? And don't forget the video where he said, I'm in the red. I'm in the red. Yeah, all my content is fake. All my content is fake. And that same the same outburst of who cares with the black man, right? I'm in the red with this Mark shit. I'm in the red. I'm losing money. So the deleted videos are my prized possession, right? The deleted videos, man, not the DVD. The deleted videos are my prized possession that are gonna paint the picture, right? Not the DVD. The DVD is just for good laughs, man, right? For a few good laughs. And watch the despicable behavior of Lamark Terrel Moore. Despicable, man, degenerate, deviant, homicidal, any kind of a deviancy, man, you want to label, that's him. Yeah, so Alfie comes every now and then, man. I have to give Alfie every now and then some attention, man. Every now and then he comes and barks up my tree, and gotta hit him with a few apples. Right. I'm just how can I say, I'm not a quitter, man. Right. I can consider myself like the guy from Goodfellas, man. You're just gonna have to take me out, bro. Right? Because if you knock me out once, I'm coming back, man. You knock me out again, I'm coming back. I'm not gonna stop coming back, bro. Right? It's like, you ever watch that Cool Hand Luke? I'm like Cool Hand Luke. Stay down, Luke. Stay down, Luke. Luke ain't staying down, man. It ain't in us, man. It ain't in us, man. Right? Some of us are just built differently, man. All right? That we don't stop till we ain't breathing. Right? That's the only way we're gonna fucking stop. All right? I'm not gonna stop, man. All right. What he says? You beat him with the knife, he comes with the bat. You beat him with the bat, you might as well just kill the guy, because he ain't gonna stop. All right. He's just gonna keep on coming back, coming back, coming back. All right. He's gonna be that thorn in your thumb, right? That's gonna eventually get infected and gangrene to where you're either gonna have to cut that arm off, or you should have just taken that splinter out. Right? Y'all have a good one. See y'all around. I don't know, man. You know, it's gonna probably be, once I get everything behind the scenes on a nice track that where I want it to be, man. Like it's going to where on the right path. Then, you know, for right now, it's gonna be nothing but Lamark, Terrel, more content. Nothing but Lamark, Terrel, more content, right? The other piece of shit's gonna be behind the scenes, and only me and him are gonna be able to know what's going on, right? Other than if he wants to disclose moving forward. So after today, please don't ask me no more about the legal, right? I'm not gonna reply, right? I'm just gonna ignore you. Moving forward, please do not ask anything about any kind of legal actions being handled. I will not reply. All right, even if you drop in the comments, I'm not going to reply. I'm not going to read your comment. I'm just going to ignore it. All right. Moving forward, this channel will just be nothing but Lamark, Terrel, more exposing, right, for the time being. Once I gain momentum behind the scenes, I will give y'all, you know, subliminal updates, right? Not full details, but subliminal messages, right, about what's going on. And it's going to be up to you to be able to analyze it and put together on what I'm trying to tell you, right? I know the piece of shit says that I talk in circles or talk in riddles or whatnot, right? Maybe you just can't, maybe you're the slow one, right? Maybe you just can't comprehend, man. Maybe the message is not for you. Maybe you just don't understand the message. Right, because I understand it. That what I'm trying to do is expose the deviancy, right? I should have never got off of him, right? You see, I take a break. And everybody wants to be. So who's? Can I ask a question, man? Since who's been gatekeeping Mark? I mean, who's holding his feet to the fire, man? Nobody? Anybody holding Mark Moore's feet to the fire? Or is everybody embracing him and calling him my brother? I don't know, man. Is there any new people out there, man, that I can how can you say collab with? Is there any new people out there that I can collaborate with that are exposing Mark more? Is there any collaborators? I'm fucking with y'all, man. It's a one-man army over here, man. All right. It's a one-man army, man. At the time being, no applications are being taken. The books are closed. It's a one-man band army right now, man. You know. Y'all have a good one. I see y'all in about a couple of days, and I got things behind the scenes that I got to tend to, but I will be uploading my chopped up videos, man. And now I downloaded a software to where I can put my picture in the video, right? Just using my phone, screen record and put a picture in there, you know. A lot simpler, man, right? So, y'all have a good one. I'll probably do one of those videos right now, see how it turns out, man. Right, just keep on putting it out there, man. All right, y'all have a good one, and enjoy y'all Sunday.